Hello, my name is Jubarah Mohammed. I'm in MTSL program at Gonzaga University. This semester is summer semester 2016 and I'm taking technology class with the Bridget Green. So today I'm going to show you an educational website called Kahoot. Kahoot is a classroom response system which creates an engaging learning space through games. The first thing that you are going to do is go to Kahoot.com. Kahoot is a wonderful technology that allows teachers and students to create quizzes, surveys, and discussions for any subject area. I selected this website because when I was in ESL students, I always loved Sandra's class because she usually used this distinctive game in her class. I remember every time she told us that we were going to play these games, we were really excited to start playing and start competing with each other. So I felt that these games inspired the sense of competition between students. So I decided to show you how to design quizzes using these websites. To log in, you select sign in, and if you don't have a profile, you should select sign up for free. Since I have a login already, I'm going to select sign in and then I have it. When you do this, it will bring you to your home page as you can see here. If you want to create a new quiz or survey, you click New Kahoot, and if you have already created some quizzes for your classroom, click My Kahoots and you will find them. And if you want to look for some quizzes that have been created by others, you click Public Kahoots. Let's say that you want to create a new Kahoot. Down here you will see quiz, discussions, and survey. And let's say that we want to create a new quiz. You start first by giving your quiz a name. So let's say that we want to create a quiz about flipped classroom. And then click Go. Now you start creating your quiz by typing your first questions. I already have the questions, so I'm going to paste it here. Now I'm going to give this question answers. You can have up to 4 answers, and if you decide you only want 3, you can, and easily get rid of the 4th one by clicking this one. After you finish typing the answers, you need to select which answer is supposed to be correct by clicking on it twice. And if you want to add images to your questions, you can add them by choosing the file from your device. And if you don't add it, Kahoot will add one for you to make it more engaging for the students. See, I added an image to these questions here. And if you want to add a video to your questions, Kahoot recently added a video features to its website, meaning that you can add a YouTube video to your questions. All you need is to copy the link of YouTube videos and paste it here. So now I'm going to set a time limit to 10 seconds by clicking here. And if I want to give my questions points, I click here points questions, and if I don't, I click no points questions. To add another question, click add a question and go from there. And if you want to go back to your questions, click on the questions number and you will be able to review it and edit it. After you finish typing your questions, click Save and Continue. Here it will give you another chance if you want to edit your quiz name. Click here Edit and you can change it if you want to. And it also shows you the quizzes that you already create. Here it will ask you to explain a little bit more about your quiz by selecting your quiz language. And in the privacy settings, it will ask you if you want to make your quiz public or private. And here it will ask you for your primary audience. So if your quiz for a school or university, you also can add some description for your quiz, and you need to set the difficulty level for your quiz. And if you want to add some tags so people or students can better find your quiz. So after you finished, you click save and continue. Here, because I haven't select my primary audience, so it didn't let me go. Yeah, now here it takes you to covering page. So if you want to give your quiz a cover image, you choose an image from your laptop and upload it here. After you uploaded the image, click done. So now if you want to review your quiz, click edit, and if you want to play it, just click play now. So if you click play now, it will give you two options. So if you want to make it player versus player, you click classic, and if you want to make it team versus team, you click team mode. Down here it gives you some game options. So if you want to make to randomize the order of questions and the order of answer, click on, and if you don't, just click off. So I'm going to keep it on because I wanted to randomize the order of questions and answer. So let's say that we wanted to make it player versus player, and we click classic. So here we can see the pin number, which students will enter right on their devices. So now you know how to design this game. Let me tell you how these games could be used in the classroom. Teachers can use these games as a teaching tool and as a formative assessment for their students' learning by looking at the result of the quizzes. As I said in the classroom, every time you give your students a quiz or survey, Kahoot will provide you with the result of the quizzes. So you as a teacher will be able to see which skills students are good at and which skills students need to work on and make some adjustments in your teaching methods based on the results. These games also can be used as a test review. So before you start giving your students a real quiz, play this game with them and see if they are ready to take the quiz. In addition, this game will help students to refresh, remember, and review what they have studied at their home. Another thing you can do is you can ask your students to prepare their own questions on specific topics and make their own quizzes. In this way, students will practice writing their questions, selecting the right answer for each question, and finding a picture for each question. And this helps to show students' understanding of the subject matter, and it also motivates students to be more independent in their learning process. Now you know how these games could be used in the classroom. So let me tell you some of the advantages and disadvantages of this website. One of the advantages is Kahoot is easy to use and it can be created by both teachers and students. Kahoot also can be adapted for any content area or subject. Additionally, Kahoot also allows for easy data analysis. This means once the students finish taking the quiz, you will get the results of the quizzes, and you as a teachers will be able to see if your teaching methods have been successful or not. Although there are many advantages of using Kahoot in the classroom, there are some disadvantages as well. One disadvantage is that Kahoot is only allowed to create multiple choice quizzes, which limits the teacher who would like to use open-ended questions. Additionally, Kahoot only shows the questions on the teacher's computer. This means that students cannot see the questions in their own devices. Lastly, Kahoot requires each student to have access to internet and have a capable device. Overall, I believe that the advantages outweigh the disadvantages, and I encourage you to use these games in your classroom. So thank you for listening to my presentation, and I hope that you enjoyed it.